It's 11:47 p.m. You're lying in bed, scrolling. A red countdown timer flashes. Only to left. Your thumb hovers for exactly 1 second. Then you tap buy now, and for the next 10 seconds, you feel amazing. Not because you needed that thing, because your brain just got exactly what it's been chasing for 300,000 years. This is not a video about willpower. It's about the wiring inside your skull that no app, no discount, and no self-control trick can fully switch off. By the end of this, you'll never see add to cart the same way again. Let's rewind, not to last night, to 300,000 years ago, when humans had no stores, no money, no delivery trucks, just one brutal rule. See something valuable, grab it now, because tomorrow it might be gone. The humans who hesitated didn't survive. The humans who acted fast did. That instinct never left us. It's still running in your head right now, except today it isn't triggered by fruit or fire. It's triggered by a countdown clock on a sneaker website. Here's the twist. Almost nobody knows. Dopamine, the so-called pleasure chemical, doesn't actually spike when you get the reward. It spikes right before, in the anticipation. In the 1990s, neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz proved this with monkeys. He trained them to expect juice after a light turned on. At first, their brains lit up when the juice arrived. But over time, the spike shifted earlier, to the moment the light appeared. The waiting had become more thrilling than the reward itself. That's why your dopamine hit isn't really from opening the package. It's from adding it to your cart, from watching a delivery icon crawl across a map at a M. Even though you know it won't move till noon, you're not addicted to the product. You're addicted to the wait. And once companies figured that out, they stopped selling products. They started selling anticipation. That's why delivery sometimes takes 2 extra days. It doesn't need to. That's why Black Friday is one explosive day instead of a calm month of discounts. Urgency isn't an accident. It's the product. But spending isn't only about pleasure. It also hurts. Literally. In 2007, researchers at Stanford scanned people's brains while they shop. Seeing something they wanted lit up the reward center like a firework. But seeing the price tag activated a totally different region, the insula, the same part of your brain that lights up during physical pain. Scientists call it the pain of paying. For 1 split second, spending money actually stings. And this explains something you've probably felt, but never questioned. Why does swiping a card feel so much easier than handing over cash? Because cash is physical. You watch it disappear. Your brain flinches. A card is abstract. Nothing visibly leaves your hand, so the pain signal stays quiet, and you say yes to the upgrade, the extra size, the guac. Tap to pay isn't just convenient. It's engineered to numb the exact brain region that used to protect you. Now meet Angela, not her real name, but her story repeats in financial offices everywhere. Stable job, responsible, yet every few months, a credit card balance she can't explain. Not one big purchase. Dozens of tiny ones, a candle here, a skincare set there, a forgotten subscription. Each felt harmless alone. Together, they became a debt she never saw coming. This is called the just this once trap. Your brain judges each purchase in isolation, completely blind to the pattern stacking underneath. 20 small joys quietly become one big regret. And retailers engineered the environment to make that easier. Decades before apps existed. In the 1950s, grocery store owner Sylvan Goldman noticed shoppers stopped buying once their basket got heavy. So he invented the shopping cart. Overnight, the physical limit on how much you could carry vanished, and sales doubled. Today's digital cart does the same thing, except it's invisible, infinite, and just one soft tap away. But there's a third force at play, sneakier than dopamine or pain. Other people. In 1955, psychologist Solomon Asch sat someone in a room with actors and asked a simple question: which line matches the other? Obvious answer. But when the actors confidently gave the wrong one, a third of real participants abandoned the truth right in front of their own eyes, just to avoid standing out. Now look at any shopping app. 204 people bought this. Today, only 2 left. That's not information. That's Asch's experiment, rebuilt in pixels. Your logical brain says you don't need it. Your ancient, tribal brain whispers something louder. Everyone else already has it. Don't get left behind. That fear used to be survival. Getting excluded from the tribe once meant real danger. Today, the tribe is a comment section. And the thing you might miss out on is a phone case. Same fear, different stakes. Every one of these forces anticipation, pain avoidance. Social proof has one thing in common. They skip logic completely and go straight for emotion. You don't buy the expensive headphones because of the sound quality. You buy them because of a flicker of excitement. And only afterward does your brain invent the sound quality reason to feel smart about it. Psychologists call this post-purchase rationalization. It happens to everyone. Even the scientists who study it. So are we just puppets, forever reacting to red timers and dopamine spikes? Not quite. In the 1970s, psychologist Walter Mischel ran the famous marshmallow experiment. Kids could eat one marshmallow now, or wait 15 minutes for two. The kids who waited longer tended to do better in life, decades later. But here's the part most people skip. It wasn't willpower that saved them. It was strategy. They looked away. They distracted themselves. They made temptation harder to see. That's the real lesson for spending too. You don't beat impulse buying by gritting your teeth every time a notification pings. You beat it by quietly redesigning your environment so temptation has less room to reach you. Delete the shopping app from your home screen. That 2-second delay to search for it is enough for your logical brain to catch up. Unsubscribe from sale emails. Everyone is a countdown timer. Aim straight at your dopamine system. Use a debit card instead of credit for anything non-essential, so your brain's pain of paying alarm actually gets to do its job before the purchase, not after. And try one simple rule. Wait 24 hours before any non-essential buy. Not to punish yourself, just to let the wave of craving pass. So you decide with your calm brain instead of your hungry one. Here's the bigger picture. This was never really about shopping. It's about attention. Every industry built around your impulses. Shopping, social media, gambling, even news runs on this exact same blueprint. Trigger anticipation. Numb the pain of loss. Surround you with proof. Everyone else is already doing it. Once you see that pattern in a shopping cart, you start seeing it in your feed, your games, your notifications, everywhere. Your brain isn't broken. It isn't weak or bad with money. It's running instincts built for a world of scarcity and danger. A world that vanished thousands of years before credit cards existed. You're not failing a personal test. You're up against 300,000 years of survival wiring, going head-to-head with systems built by brilliant people specifically to exploit it. But once you know that, something changes. The next time buy now pulls at you, you won't just feel it, you'll recognize it. And in that half second of recognition is the only thing that actually matters, a choice. So next time that late night urge hits, ask yourself one question. Are you tapping buy now out of instinct or out of choice? If this shifted how you see your own spending, hit subscribe. We're going deeper into the hidden psychology, quietly running your everyday decisions.